Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co-host, Brian.
Sorry, buddy.
Back to talk one of our favorites. It is Love Island Games. It's season 2, episode 12. This is the Sunday, September 28th episode. Make sure you like to subscribe here at TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. All of your Love Island coverage, all of your other reality TV coverage, Survivor, Amazing Race. We have Love is Blind coming up. There's going to be some Trader seasons. Anything of that nature, just hit us up. You'll enjoy it. Brian, 2 eliminations, 2 duels, the results of America's vote, or at least who their least favorite 2 were for the guys and the girls. Before we dive into the results, Brian, what was your overall reaction to the episode?
I enjoyed it. Thought it was one we talked about way too long. Doesn't need to be almost an hour and a half on a Sunday night. It's crazy, but I do like this challenge. I like they did this last season, and I think it. I don't know. It turns out good. I think it's fun as a viewer to watch. It must be fun as hell to watch live.
The ring the bell challenge, Brian,
Yeah.
talking about obviously with the bells around the ankles, wrists, you have the flags like flag football, but you are blindfolded, and it is a best out of 5 rounds, and the winner of 3 obviously takes it home. The losers were going home immediately. For the women, we had Garby and Adrina. Adrina put in a great fight, was down 2-0. Brought it back to a 5th game. Unfortunately for her, she fell. A lot of the discourse in the episode was around her blaming Johnny. It, I mean, is it his fault? Technically, he didn't. I mean, he was vulnerable, but I mean, the votes are really what did you? I don't think that she had a negative vote because of Johnny.
Well, I think what she's mad about, and I think she has a right to be mad, is like they were safe.
Yeah.
So he made her not safe,
Yep.
even though they were. So I guess that one I'm a little more like, okay, I get it. The Marvin one was lame.
Well, yeah, and so we had Marvin and Kendall. They played a little bit more strategically. Kendall specifically tried to do fake outs, things like that.
Yeah,
Another
you did a
one
good
that
job,
went
dude.
5 rounds. Yeah, Kendall won. Yeah, I was surprised by what's his name's reaction. Like you said, I
Marvin.
thought Marvin's reaction. I thought it was a fair fight. He didn't get screwed really by anybody here. America, and look, Marvin, I voted for you, brother. We tried to help. We tried to help you. It's funny, isn't it funny that it came down between Kendall and Marvin for me last night, and both of them didn't matter. Neither one of them made it safe.
Yeah, what I find is funny is like, where is this Isaiah fan base? What
I
is
don't
that
know,
fan
dude.
base? What is it?
Again, I just would it kill them? Again, I don't need to see how many votes, but could you give us a percentage?
Yeah, I
Like, it would
agree.
be really
Something,
nice
please.
to know that, like, oh wow, the difference between favorite and least favorite was 5 points or 50 points, right?
Yeah,
Like,
and that's not something they need to tell them. It's just something I think for the viewers. Like, where are you? Like,
yeah,
the Islanders don't need to know because I think that would like Tyreek would change his game, Johnny would change. Some of
yeah,
these
because they'll
people who
know
are
if people
players.
people are liking them or
Yeah,
not.
but I think for the viewers, I think that'd be nice.
I agree, dude. I just it's similar to like when we watch. I mean, obviously, it's a Love Island games. It's very similar to when we've talked like the challenge or things on the Amazing Race, stuff that would just give a lot of context. And frankly, it's not even for like the negativity. Like I want to be also be able to
Yeah,
praise people and be like, "Damn, you're killing it!" Like
yeah. Like
it'd
what?
be
Yeah,
nice to know if other people agree. Obviously, we have our community here, which we appreciate, but like doesn't always represent what like the general public thinks. So
yeah. I'm not so surprised by the girls' vote. Like I get the girls' vote. Like I mean, there's a lot of people in our comment they love Justine, and that's fine. But it's more the guys. I think here is because like where people are like Isaiah. Somebody commented that Isaiah has a fan base, and I'm just like, where is it on Facebook? Where we're not at? I've never seen anybody say like,
I was
oh,
surprised by the Kendall one. I mean, do you think people just like think? Like, I mean, still going back to that his from his relationship. Like, if I mean, I don't come off. He doesn't to me doesn't come off as like a hate the face guy.
I think every time you say this, I laugh because people don't like Kendall. It's not surprising to me. He's on the bottom.
Yeah,
'Cause
I've
I think
always been on a different pulse with him. I think he's just a goof. Like, I
he's
don't
a
really
goof.
think he's
He's a
like
goof, and you know what it is, man.
a
Is
bad
I
guy.
think none of the girls like him. Like I can see why, like us, like I can tolerate him. He's like
Yeah,
whatever. He's a TV character, but I mean, just think about some of the stuff that if you can remember what he did. Like, remember he was like encouraging Aaron to cheat, and like like stuff that like on Love Island is it to me is normal. But like in the real world, yeah, that's not good. But it's not the real
No,
world. So like I think like people then like he was doing other things that people didn't like, so they obviously don't like him. So that's fine. And he's like he's weird. He's a weird dude. But I mean
yeah, like I said, I mean, I
he
call him a
tapped in with
goof,
that do rag
you know.
on.
Like, listen, I just like you said, you nailed the nail on the head there. I see him much like a character. I think he's funny.
Yeah,
I still, like I said on last review, I love the trope that he knows everybody, even the people are from like the
yeah. I mean,
random ass countries and stuff. I think it's very funny. But yeah, I mean, and look, like for and jumping back with on the female side, right? With Garby winning as well, they are the only ones you could argue now that maybe are trying to pseudo pursue something romantically. Now I don't know if it'd be permanent, right? But I mean, they were like kissing
yeah,
today
man.
in Soul Ties or Soul Tease. That was a good. I like that, by the way.
I think that's kind of like what I think they wanted from the show is like those moments like that where they're
Yeah,
like excited and like she's calling him like honey and like, what was she calling him like
yeah.
sweetie? I was like, all right, well, whoa, whoa, like how long you guys have known each other for like a week? That's crazy talk, but yeah, I mean that I think those moments where like she comes into the ring and kisses him is what they wanted from the show.
Um, I'm finding myself enjoying the two new Bombshells, Brian.
Oh
They're
god,
very weird. Like they just broke up, but they're like super friendly, right? And like it really takes away the idea that they were ever in like a real relationship. They were together for
yeah,
like 3 months, and like, but I have a very I tell me if you think I'm wrong here. I just see a world where they find a way to reunite as a team on this because they think they could just win this too. Not like they're going to get back together romantically, but I could see them just being like, "Why don't we just pair back up and just win? Like we know we can win." Right. Well, again, that not saying they would beat everyone, but I mean, thoughts there.
um. If he was more strong, I don't see him as a physical threat at all. I think he's like a bottom tier dude. Um, I mean, he's not. I don't think he's better than Johnny. I think Johnny would wipe the floor with him. I think Kendall would. I think after today, you got to give Kendall a little credit. I mean,
Yeah.
we knew he was strong, but I think like taking down a game in today where it's like like arm length is
I
an
The
advantage.
advantage was definitely for Wendell. I mean,
Yeah,
like real like
yeah.
he's got
Yeah. And then who else is in there? So I mean, Josh, I think would beat Casey's ass. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Josh. I feel like he's like an afterthought in the villa right now, but he's a strong dude. I don't think I get what you're saying. I think to me what you're like you not seeing those seasons or like sticking like watching the entire thing. These all once they repeat, they're not going to be in a relationship. They know these people. Like they're
yeah.
not going to. This is the same thing with this. There's no relationship.
No, I mean, I think that's pretty fair. So, yeah, I guess, and that's a fair point that he's definitely not the threat that she is compared to the other women. Like she is definitely a top contender of the
We got to
women.
see her play. I mean, we also have not seen her play
I
at
just
all.
go from the
Based off
physique.
of
Even
like
look, I
yeah,
mean,
looking
obviously,
at her,
right?
you would
Like
think
the blindfolding thing was an equalizer today. There are a lot of these challenges where the physique does get equalized, but there are also on the flip side challenges that are just like literally beast
yeah,
physicality
right.
challenges, and so it really is like the luck of the draw
On
there.
paper, you would think that she would be better than most of the girls. Some of the girls there.
I didn't see the preview, Brian. What did they tease for tomorrow?
It was like they're doing like a team. It looks like a draft,
Okay.
which I kind of like. So they're going to do. This is my guess. They're going to draft teams, and then whatever team loses is vulnerable. So that is also like kind of another equalizer of
Yep.
depending on who's on the team because, like we said, that we have the fan favorites. So like they're going to be voting. So it'll be interesting to see where that lands.
We're episode 12. We're going into what now, week 3 here out of 4. We're probably getting pretty close to being done with new people as well.
Yeah, yeah. We'll
I'm
see.
probably 2 more, maybe, like
Yeah,
come
I
at
don't
the
know.
same time
God,
type
just can we
thing.
get somebody new? That's all I'm saying. Like, no more retreads.
Well, that
Everybody's technically a retread, but like, I don't want
I
to
know
see
what
like
you
a
mean. No, but I
retread
know
coming
what you
out of
mean.
the
Like
season.
somebody not from like last year.
Yeah,
The thing too with
please.
this game is a little different, and it's kind of applies to the regular one, but it's a little different. It's like there's an advantage to coming in late in this game, right? Like there's no advantage really to have been around longer compared
Yeah,
to the
'cause
main
there's no
franchise
like,
where maybe being around longer, you end up having like people that have your back in those like
yeah,
moments.
yeah. There's none of that. Yeah, I don't know.
So I don't really want people like we're on episode 12. if we get past to like 14, I don't want anybody after like Tuesday. Say, like I would just want it to then
Yeah,
be
I
us.
guess I don't know how many episodes there are.
I think they said it was. I think we were saying it's like a 3 or 4. I think it's 4 weeks total. So
28 episodes.
nah, maybe not. Maybe only three. Maybe like next Sunday.
Oh,
Then maybe next Sunday. I don't know. I'll look it up after we
yeah, I
get
don't know.
off here. But
The
either
only,
way,
the only other thing I'd say is like, what do you think of John? Like Johnny
oh my
is
god,
trying to save. He wants to tap Andrina again, like one last time, like him with his little send off here. He's like, well, you know what? Like we're not dead. Like we can be still together. Like
he wants. Yeah, he's like, yo,
just say it, dude. Don't say it like. You
he's
just should have said
such.
like, "Yo, it's a competitive game, and I didn't think you were a good comp. Like, you're not a good teammate." You just said you're playing with our emotions if you keep saying stuff like that.
Yeah, he's like Dennis systeming her. He's like inspiring hope and stuff right now, and then he's going to separate entirely. Like
Oh yeah,
that's
he just wants
exactly
to
what's
text her
going
one
to
more
happen.
time.
And I, this is again, I don't understand how this franchise does this to me, but it's like I'm always a victim shamer. I'm like it's on her now. Like he
Yeah,
doesn't do anything in secret. He does everything out in the open, and he says exactly what's on his brain. Like he doesn't. No, you could
yeah,
say a lot of things about him, whether you like him or not, but he doesn't really lie. Like he doesn't scheme per se. Like he does it in the open. Like
he.
it's like I find myself not really being offended by him anymore.
I'm not definitely not. I'm not offended by him on games because the point of the you got to get to the end competitively, but he does admit certain lot. He admits things to his advantage. But again, it's a game show. This is a game show for
I,
money. So like, you can't. If this was just regular ass Love Island, yeah, like again, and he's being an ass for sure. But if
I know
it's a game
it's
show for money,
I know they did this on purpose and it was supposed to be funny, and I just want to give them credit because it was. The only other part about that with Johnny was just like as she the entire time she was competing, and then when she lost, they cut away to Johnny like 15 times. Like they just kept
oh
cutting.
yeah, they
I
knew they
wish they had just done like a picture in picture, like a live feed of just Johnny's face the entire competition because he's just like when he was over, he's like, "Yeah, I kind of feel bad."
And I got one more thing that I really is real was really showing tonight that was bugging me. Ariana during commentary during these games is like F level, F minus bad,
There
so bad, dude.
I know that she technically has to be there for the
Oh,
duels and the
it's so
eliminations, but
bad.
like you said, Brian, she added nothing.
How are
It's
you
just like
feeling, Marvin?
just like why does she like why can't it reminds me when like this season I don't remember having I don't really usually have these complaints about her, but like I feel like
No.
she's doing like Big Brother confessionals where she's like narrating basically
Yeah,
all
yeah.
out. Like I don't
She,
need you. Yeah, no, yeah, they did try really hard. Thanks. Like, like I understand that she's eliminated, but like you're not pushing, you're not like going, huh, hey, hey, Johnny, do you feel like an asshole now? Like that's what we want to hear. Instead,
yeah,
just
and I
nothing.
think it shows now that like how like she's not really qualified to host.
Yeah,
When
I'm cute.
those
Well,
type of moments, like I mean, I'm just thinking of Maya Jama when she's done it in the past and other seasons, especially on Love Island Games. Like it's just like she would just be like, "Hey Johnny, how you feeling after what you did?" You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like it's just better. And I mean, even think about Jeff Probst. Like Jeff Probst is another one where he, like in the challenge, in between things, it's like, "Oh, how are you feeling?" And there's just more emotion. She's just like reading from a cue card.
yeah. No, I mean Jeff. We have our own complaints about Jeff Probst and Survivor, right? But like he definitely ball breaks. He definitely like
Yeah,
pokes. He pokes people. Like he's sometimes unnecessarily poking at people, but like at least it shows that like you're into it. Like
yeah. I agree. I feel no connection
is there
for
any
her.
reason why she just can't go and like every so often just go fucking hang? Oh, God, did good at not cursing, but just like go sit around the villa and get to know the people like a little bit, like be like an active member of the, like just little things, just like
Yeah, I just don't think they do that on on Love Island. So
I
I don't know.
know,
I think they're trying
I
to
know.
stay. But it's just man, the check-ins between rounds is like, how are you feeling? It's just like you got nothing else.
It's the same.
You got
It's rinse
nothing
and
else,
repeat.
man. Just don't even say anything. That's why these episodes are an hour 22 today. This could have been an hour 10 if we cut all the how are you feeling after every round. What is he gonna say? Oh, I'm over. Oh, Marvin's like, oh, I'm gonna win the next one. No shit, man.
Mm,
Like, what was he just gonna roll over like a dog?
The first 30 minutes of conversations again tonight. This is 2 nights in a row now. Outside of, I guess you could say Kendall and Garby, like their makeout, there was nothing of
Yeah, it's
consequence
nothing.
that was discussed. Sydney's conversation literally almost put me like in a boredom grave. The combos in the beginning with like Johnny, and like I said, the only combo I enjoyed were the bombshells because I was kind of just laughing at the fact that they're just so like buddy with each other.
Yeah,
I guess when you just won a bunch of money like 6 months ago, you don't really care.
yeah, man. You're just catching. You're here for the checks. But yeah,
So
man. I just I need to. I probably wanted to leave it that earlier, but then we were just talking and I remembered it. And I couldn't not say it
no, it's
because
no.
it was so glaring tonight with the round base thing.
It's been very it's her hosting again. We are not like Ariana like haters at all. We really aren't. Like you can go back and watch our reviews. Like you could there's the evidence that we usually are pretty complimentary, but it's just I don't know if it's a combination of the edit, the production, maybe maybe she's super tired. I don't know. Like I'm just like it just the same vibe is not there, and I need a little more. And I
Yeah,
don't think we're gonna get it during games. So obviously, this is
yeah,
something that will be left up in the air for us until like next
yeah. I
June.
just yeah. I think that she can do a love show host, but I don't think she can do a competition. That's
Like
kind of where I'm at here. It's just like get somebody in here with energy because
I'm just
these people just
curious.
emit
Like,
so much energy to try to win something. You need to like I don't know.
is she a lifer on this man? Because that's like what I'm like. She obviously isn't like a one hit wonder. I mean, she does like the Broadway stuff, right? She's like, obviously, she probably still gets like, influencer ad deal type things, but she's not like, but I'm just curious. Basically, my question thinking out loud is like, is Ariana like a 5 year thing, or is she someone who's just going to be around and then like next thing she's going to be on like Good Morning America or something? You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
come on, dude.
does
No,
she just like
no,
catapult and keep meteoric rising, or
no, no.
you think she fades away?
I'm gonna push back a little bit. I don't. Is she actually talented? Are you
I
sure
mean,
about
in
that?
the respect enough that like you are able to get gigs on Broadway. I mean, that's
I
like
mean, okay, all right.
that. Like, I don't
Now
mean
I got
like
to do
she's
this. Now I got
like
to do this. Was she getting gigs on Broadway before she was cheated on?
no, of course
So
not.
then that's it. Then it's not talent based. It's not.
Well, what happened? Well,
Not.
it was the Dancing with the Stars stuff because she
So
did the
what? Who
Dancing with the
cares?
Stars, and then she did she win?
I don't even know. I don't care. I don't care about that
She
stuff.
either won or she got like to basically to the very end, and that's where it all like blew
It's
up.
not talent based. Is where I'll put my flag. It's not talent based.
But do you
It's
think
opportunity
over or
based.
under 5 more years of her hosting this show?
I hope not. I think.
I think it's gonna be over. I think she's not going anywhere
Yeah, I don't
unless
think
she
she's trying to get.
decides to leave. I don't think they'll get rid of her. Is my
It
point.
depends on how fans think, but again, I don't know. That's not where I'm at, but I just don't. I don't think it's talent based. I think it's opportunity based, which is totally fine. People do that all the time, but I'm not going to
No, for
stand here
sure.
and say that she is talented because I don't. I think she can do the job, but I think we could host Love Island regular.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
So I
it's
don't think it's like this
already
is a hard job.
no. You
Not at
certainly
all. Wait,
the
you
text
know,
messages do
You
more
know, it
work
will
than the
end
post
if she
does.
has kids with this
That's
new guy. That's when it'll end because you got to be away from your family like a long time,
I
and
don't
you're
even
not.
think she lives with the new guy though. Anyway, this is the point. But
Yeah, you're
um
off the rails.
yeah, way off the rails. Either way, two Islanders home tonight, start of the new week. We will be back tomorrow night. We will be there's what else we got tomorrow night, Brian? We're just doing that, right? We decided just because
Yeah, I
that
think that's it. Everything's on Wednesday,
yeah,
which kind
everything's
of
on
sucks.
Wednesday. So we'll be back with Love Island Games episode 13 tomorrow night. Like I mentioned at the top, hit the notification bell, like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. We're also on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all at the Reality Guys. Catch us everywhere. But until tomorrow night, for myself and Brian, thank you so much for watching. Peace.